to sell, the best way is find out, first of all, what category you want to sell. Is it home fitness? Is it homewares? Is it pet products? The next thing is figure out, all right, where in Australia do they make that product? Where can I find a supplier for it? And a quick, usually Google does it. You can also check Alibaba for this. Now, Alibaba do have suppliers in Australia, okay, Australian-made suppliers. If you're doing a home, let's say a homeware, let's say a shade, a lampshade or something, right? You can go to Alibaba, type in lampshade, and actually select Australia. You're only looking for suppliers in Australia. It will find Australian-made suppliers for that particular product. So there is an Alibaba in every single country. There are suppliers all around the world on Alibaba. It isn't just China, all right? So just say shade, lampshade, and select Australia as that supplier. Now, the second thing is you can find wholesalers in Australia. Just Google, Sydney wholesalers, Melbourne wholesalers, or Melbourne lampshade wholesalers, or Melbourne pet products wholesalers, right? And Australian pet product wholesalers. And I'll find all these people in Australia, wholesalers that sell pet products or homewares or home fitness, right? Or kitchen utensils, right? And you'll be able to find those people who are Australian-made products, right? Who sell it, who sell Australian-made stuff. The advantage of that is there is a market on Amazon looking for Australian-made. They are looking for stuff made, here and supporting Australian industry. So you can say that in your Amazon listing, Australian-made, which has benefits. Now, not everyone is really worried about that. Not everyone wants that or cares, but there are people who do. So having that is definitely an advantage. So just think about that. But also it depends on what you're selling. If you're selling something that's a personal use product, maybe more bathroom related, personal care, and that sort of thing, then Australian made is probably better, like brushes, exfoliators, things like that. Whereas if it's a home fitness product or an exercise product, people don't really give that. They don't care where it's made, right? So it does depend on the product you're selling, of course. But wholesalers are great. Now, the advantage of selling Australian-made products on Amazon Australia is the speed. There is big benefits because if you find something down the road and you find a supplier who's got 50 or 100 of them in stock, you can buy them off him, and you can pretty much, the speed to listing it on Amazon, it could be the very next day, it could be on Amazon, and you could be selling it on as an FBM seller, right? And be selling that on Amazon. So it is faster because you have it in stock very fast. It's already here, you don't have to ship it here. You can just, boom, put it out in the market. Okay, so there are advantages to selling Australian-made products because number one, people do look for that. Number two, it is the speed to market in which you can lift it and put it on Amazon Australia and start selling it. All right, so little things to consider, but there's a big sort of, a lot of people are interested in Australian-made products, and if it's something you're interested in, start looking for products, start looking for suppliers here. Now, there's a lot of exhibitions just down here. Actually, there's a convention center. That's a new convention center right there. Now, they used to do a lot more exhibitions and conventions when things were normal, but they're coming back now, and there are expos about Australian-made products. Like I sold beauty products and medical products, and they have something called the Beauty Expo. And whenever it comes to Sydney, I'm always going there. Name badge and everything. I'm walking around meeting suppliers. So there are a lot of expos that you can go to that are in your country, and that a very great way of meeting suppliers. So it isn't all about China, all right? Yeah, it isn't all about China. So, by the way, guys, if you've got questions, put it in the chat. And while I'm on here, I'll answer any questions that you've got. But speed to market, and that's kind of what it is. Also think of this, right? If you're selling something in from China, or let's say you're selling a Chinese product, now you've got to ship it here as well. Now the shipping cost, depending on where you're shipping it from, there's a cost to that to ship it here. So sometimes, again, this does depend on what you're selling. There is benefits to finding something down the road because you don't have that shipping cost. So it is infinitely cheaper. but then it might be more expensive because the cost of wages is much higher here. So yeah, you got to figure out what are you selling, what do you want to sell? Is it important that people want Australian made? Are people looking for Australian made products in that category? And what's the cost? What's the cost if you get it from China and you ship it here? What's the cost if I just get it down the road and put it on Amazon? Like, what's faster? And it's definitely faster for Australia, Australian made products. So, all right. Hey, I hope you're doing really well. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing you at one of our upcoming trainings as well. We've got one listed for February. So check out our members area also if you are wanting to attend that. I encourage you to attend it. It's going to be one of our live events, and I encourage you to attend this one. It's very important that you come along, and especially if you're still looking for products, are you looking for a bit of hand holding at a distance. Of course, we're going to be COVID safe. But if you're looking for hand holding and a bit more of a hands-on guidance role, where we sort of go find products together and you find products in a room, then definitely make sure that you're at this event, the Feb event, and it's going to be a great event. It's going to be over the weekend, and you bring your laptops and we sort of go over products, we go over suppliers, and it's a 2-day event, and it's going to be awesome. I already know this. So, all right, have a great day. Stay safe. Look after yourself. Thanks for joining me on the live stream. And yeah, talk to you soon. Till the next one.